The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that a new storm is about to hit Los Angeles as Deacon Sharp finally succumbs to the anger that has built up over the years. While many loyal fans of The Bold and the Beautiful have seen Deacon slip down the path to redemption many times, this time he may return as a bloody villain, and his target is none other than Ridge Forrester. A violent warm-up for a bigger confrontation. As many viewers have seen, Deacon does not hesitate to show off his karate moves when confronting Carter. He is not the type to use words to resolve conflicts. He is a man of action. And this time his actions do not come from selfishness, but from emotions that have been suppressed for too long. Deacon has seen Brooke, the woman he once loved deeply, hurt over and over again by the man who was supposed to be her true love. Ridge, Brooke desperate, and Deacon angry. Emotions explode like a fuse waiting to explode. According to the revealed details, Brooke will go to Deacon, pouring out all her heart about how Ridge has hurt her. Brooke feels betrayed by the man who always promised but never truly chose her. Ridge often gives Brooke love signals, making her hope and then turning her back to Taylor in a never-ending toxic cycle. Deacon, who has witnessed Brooke's hurt and loved her deeply, can no longer stand by and watch. To him, Ridge is not only a two-faced man, but also the main reason why Brooke has lost faith in love. Ridge is no longer invulnerable over the years. Ridge has always acted as if he is above everything from emotions to power. With the backing of the Forrester family, Ridge has never been punished for his actions. But this time, Deacon decided not to let things go any further. A large part of the fans completely agreed with that. Some comments from the audience were even straightforward. "I really want to see Ridge get beaten up by Deacon. It's obvious that the writers like to make Ridge untouchable." Another critic added, "I think this fight will happen. Maybe Deacon is stalking Ridge or suddenly appears to threaten him, and Ridge will try to show himself as the tough guy, and then fight breaks out. Unexpected tragedy, a minute of struggle, a life is lost in the most dramatic climax. A shocking event took place. Ridge and Deacon faced each other in a tense conversation with no way out. Ridge, with his arrogant nature, threatened Deacon with a knife, asking him to leave his life and stay away from Brooke. But Deacon was no longer a pushover. He made it clear that Ridge had caused Brooke too much pain, and he would not stand by and watch her continue to be hurt. A struggle broke out. Both men were strong, angry, and determined not to give in. In that chaotic moment, the blade in Ridge's hand was pushed away and stabbed straight into his stomach. The fatal stab pierced Ridge's heart, causing him to fall to the ground, blood pouring out and beyond repair. Deacon panicked but had no chance to explain. At that moment, Deacon was in shock. He panicked, cried for help, and called the ambulance, hoping for a miracle. But it was too late. Ridge died on the spot. Just a few minutes later, the police showed up and arrested Deacon. He tried to explain that it was just an accident, he did not mean to kill, but the law did not listen while blood was still on the floor and the murder weapon was still in his hand. The aftermath and fallout. The Forrester clan faces Deacon. News of Ridge's death spreads like wildfire. Brooke is devastated, unsure whether to grieve the loss of Ridge or the fact that the man she once loved is facing murder charges. Taylor is reeling, and Thomas and Steffy vow to make Deacon pay. Deacon is once again a cursed name in Los Angeles. But this time, it seems he's not entirely to blame. Who will stand up for Deacon? Will Brooke forgive? Or will all doors close, and Deacon will return to his dark past forever? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers promise that the next few episodes will be filled with tears, controversy, and twisted truths. As tragedy turns to tragedy, will justice be served? Or will the Forrester name once again pass muster? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that a dark and complicated new chapter is about to unfold following the shocking death of Ridge Forrester, a central figure in the world of fashion and power in Los Angeles. While Deacon Sharp is arrested for murder, the beliefs and emotions of the characters surrounding him are woven into an unprecedented web of drama and pain. And at the center of it all, none other than Deacon's biological daughter Hope, who is confronting the entire world to protect her father. Hope is desperate to reach out to Carter, call for justice for her convicted father. Hope does not believe that her father is a cold-blooded killer. She believes in Deacon's innocence, and it is that intuition that prompts her to act. In the midst of the Forrester family's turmoil, grief, and anger, Hope still retains her reason and goes to Carter Walton, a talented and trusted lawyer, to plead with him to stand up and defend her father. Hope is not pleading for honor, but because she knows Deacon better than anyone else. She knows he made mistakes in the past, was once marginalized by society, but he has never stopped trying to rebuild his life. Can a man who is gradually starting over, looking for a chance to redeem himself, return to being a murderer? For Hope, that is impossible. Carter is at a crossroads, justice or loyalty to the Forrester family. Carter is now forced into the most difficult position of his legal career. He is not only the lawyer of Forrester Creations, but also the person who stood by this family in their darkest times. Carter knows Ridge very well, and more than that, he understands the pain that Steffy is going through after tragically losing her father. If he accepts Deacon's defense, Carter will face fierce opposition from Steffy, a daughter who lost her father and is certain that Deacon did it on purpose. But if she refuses, Carter will choose to take sides, missing out on the chance to uncover the truth that may lie behind this tragedy. She will not let the killer go free. Steffy is more than just a grieving daughter, she is a warrior. And when that warrior loses his father, she will not let anyone stand in the way of the justice she believes is right. To Steffy, Deacon is not just a suspect, but a dangerous man with a history of violence, a former villain, and someone who is obsessed with Brooke Logan. As soon as she learns that Hope has come to Carter, Steffy intervenes. She puts pressure on Carter, demanding that he refuse to defend Deacon. There is no room for emotion in this. There is only one truth. Ridge is dead, and Deacon was the last person with him. Steffy is willing to do anything from using her connections to digging up Deacon's dark past to make sure that man never goes free. Can the belief in justice be changed? No one can forget Deacon's guilty past. From fraud, betrayal, to acts that hurt many people in the Logan and Forrester families, his reputation is an unwritten sentence. And that becomes a huge obstacle on the path to defending himself. Although this case has many factors showing that this is an accident during a struggle, social prejudice, the emotions of the victim's relatives, and Deacon's criminal history are putting him at a complete disadvantage. He is not only fighting the law, but also the indelible memories of the past. Taylor and Brooke. When two women who loved the same man collapsed, Ridge's death not only caused a legal shock, but also caused an emotional storm in two women who were deeply attached to him, Brooke and Taylor. Taylor fell into a mental crisis. To her, Ridge was not only the father of her children, but also her soulmate, who had returned many times despite being far away. Losing Ridge to Taylor was no different than losing a part of her soul. Brooke, on the other hand, fell into a state of extreme regret. She was the one who complained to Deacon about Ridge being the one to confide her pain, the one who made Deacon angry and explode. In Brooke's mind, she wondered, if I had stayed silent, if I had not shared, would things not have turned out like this? Guilt ate away at Brooke every hour. Would she dare to speak up for Deacon, or would she turn her back to protect her honor and forgiveness from the Forrester family? The battle for justice, family love, and conscience of Ridge Forrester's death opened a series of tragedies that each character in the bold and the beautiful must face with both heart and mind. Is Deacon really a murderer or the victim of an unfortunate series of misunderstandings? Will Carter have the courage to step into this fierce legal battle to defend impartial justice? Can Hope keep her faith in her father when everyone else has turned against her? And will Brooke dare to face the truth even when it hurts the most? The bold and the beautiful spoilers warning. This is more than just a case. This is a moment of trust, morality, and fragile relationships in a world full of lies and glamour.